Hi everybody, this is our Sunshine Friday chat time. Today I'm going to talk about the gift of listening. Did you ever say to somebody, please listen to me? Did you ever say, why don't you listen to me? Maybe you said, you don't listen to me. Have you ever felt not listened to? Have you ever felt listened to? Today I want to talk about what true listening is. It's when you share your heart. It's when you're being attentive to what someone else is saying. There's no interruptions and there is no judgments to the sharing. You know, true listening sometimes just nods, smiles. True listening sheds a tear too, and wonders and ponders with the one they are listening to and with. When you feel listened to, I'm sure you've had these kind of feelings. You feel understood. You feel good about what you're sharing. You feel respected, but you also get the sense of being hope-filled. Sometimes when you're listened to, you feel encouraged. You feel affirmed, but you feel that your feelings are connected to another human being. You know, true listening, it bridges any divisions, any discord, or any disconnections we might have. But, you know, it's not always easy to be a true listener. But one of the things I've learned in life, when you listen with an open heart, you grow compassion, not only in the listener, but the one who also feels listened to. We grow mercy. We grow respect and understanding. And as we listen to another, we're not always going to hear what we want to hear. So we start to learn to accept, let's say, differences of opinion, different ways of doing things, even different ways of being. True listening is a wonderful blessing. It not only opens the heart, but it helps us let go of any harsh judgment. And we learn that we do things a little bit at a time. There is not just one way of doing things. There's not just one way of being or one way of thinking. There's a variety of ways. You know, when we listen, we realize that that's good for us too. But true listening, it's not noisy. It doesn't bang, it doesn't shout. True listening is quiet, it's still, it's reassuring, it's encouraging and forgiving. True listening, it will share questions and ponderings and whys. You see, true listening embraces all of humanity. Not just the part that we feel safe in and easy going in and comfortable in. True listening helps us be connected to all the parts of life. It helps us set aside our to-do list and create a to-be list. See, it's very easy in life, and I can say it. It's easy to do. But we are asked to do something more in life. We're asked to be with one another. Listening helps us do that. One of the things I've learned from listening is it helps us to be less selfish, less self-absorbed, to be more humane, especially when somebody might be sharing a deep loss that they've had, a sorrow that they have, an illness that they have, or maybe a disruption or a transition that they're going through in life. True listening invites us to be joyful. It also helps us to be silent. The less said, the better. I learned that a long time ago. That was my father's saying. The less said, the better. But listen. True listening helps us to witness to the strength of another. And again, you know, I'm not talking about mighty strength and power and overpowering people. No, I'm talking about that strength and power that calls forth goodness in everyone. Listening makes us aware that we are not alone, and guess what? We're not in charge. Our Creator is. Listening shows us the way of patience, endurance, and acceptance. Think of some people in life that you know, the things that they've gone through. It didn't just happen in a day. They had to keep listening. Listening shows us how to follow. You know, following is a gift. We can't have all leaders. We have to have good followers. Listening becomes compassion in action. See, we don't just talk about it. In listening, we start to think about how we can be compassionate. But finally, what I'd like to say about listening is it's peaceful. It's harmonizing because it engages another human heart, heart to heart. Remember, go on my website, h2h.nyc. I hope each of you listening today sees and feels that this is a beautiful gift of your own listening heart. Now I want you to do this. Here's some homework. It's easy. Listen to the sunset setting. Listen to a blade of grass growing. Listen to a baby sleeping. Listen to the sunflower shining. In all of these you say, what am I listening to? You're listening to the heart of love. You see, that's what true listening is about, when we can grow in the blessing of love. You see, listening doesn't compromise love. Listening lights the goodness in you and me. So let us all become a true listener. I'd like to say amen to that today. Amen. Right, everybody? Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. See you next week.